Alright, this is going to be a PTS patch news review for week 2. I know I'm a week late. And week 3, featuring me and Fear Turbo.
Oh,
and
hell
Becca
yeah, dude.
and Elias.
I don't have my notes out, dude. Oh,
you have your notes? Alright, let's go to week 2.
No.
So they got a new event. Yeah, I'll just...
Oh, yeah?
That's a different video. Let's just skip over it.
Alright, let's skip over that.
They brought back the Indrix, dude. Honestly, it's like cool, I guess. What is it? Companion Guild Commendations? Okay, whatever.
Ooh, companions.
Oh, damn, companions, brother.
What about
okay.
digging? Any news?
Digging?
Yeah, any news on the digging? We get a new shovel? A shovel skin?
Dude, that'd be interesting, to be honest. Imagine
We're going
digging
underwater
with,
digging?
a reskinned version of a shovel, and
Oh yeah, dude.
I mean, like, that'd be interesting.
Oh, that sounds sick.
Anyway, week 2 had some adjustments to the trial, which is like whatever. Oh, what is this? What is this? Tales of Tribute? Oh, the new card game? Okay, Okay, we're gonna skip all this because I want to get to combat. Alright. Destructive Touch, Flame Clench. Fix an issue where just more knockback visuals are not displaying on targets properly. Fixes. Consumables. Updated potions of heroism to properly display their visual effects when used. I have no idea what that means. Updated the visual effects of the following sets so they are no longer visible to enemies. Hurricane's Veneer, Pearl Scent Ward, Sanctuary, Worm's Raiment. What? Why? Why did they remove the visual effects of these sets? Wasn't that good? Like, if in PvP, if you saw, like, the green balls or the blue balls around the healer, you would know that's the healer, right? So what's going on here? Is it for performance? I bet you 100% is for performance or some shit. I don't know. What do you think, Alliance?
Oh, definitely 100% performance.
Why? I mean, it wasn't good. I mean, what, 3 balls floating around somebody?
FPS performance, I guess. I don't know if it had probably no impact on the server.
Updated tooltips for the following items says to state that they're boosies?
No, wait a second.
Yeah, look at that, boosies!
No, stop.
Yo, that's bussies.
No, stop.
That's bussies right there, dude. B-O-U-S-E-S. Yo,
No,
any
dude, please.
sprucies in chat? Any bussies? Bussy lovers?
No.
Yo, I'm gonna smash that bussy up. Alright, anyway.
Dude.
Persist through death. Evan Armory, Hurricane's Veneer, Pearl Scent Ward, Sanctuary Wars. Okay, so if you die with Evan, the Evan effect still applies to your group? I don't know. That's kind of weird. Isn't that kind of weird?
That's fine.
Like, if you're dead, why... Like, for example, if I'm dead, why should, I don't know, like, SPC still be active? Oh, not even that, actually. That's a shitty example. How about... Like, if I'm dead, why would Yonakrin... I mean, I guess it's aura. I don't know, man. Beckoning Steel, isn't that aura? So, why not Beckoning Steel?
Yeah, why not just die on the ground and suck up all the juice?
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
I think it's fine. One less calculation.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Okay. The following item sets now scale based on ultimate spent instead of ultimate cost, so this is a buff. Lamia's Song, Pillager's Profit. Oh, okay. Interesting. That's a big buff to that new trial set, dude. Witchman Armor, and no wonder the ulti was more. Okay. Davra Sabatons, Druid's Brain, Girdle. Now named Aegis Belt as Girdle's reserved for hit. Yeah, that was confusing for a bit. Yeah, that's pretty... fix an issue for Spotter of Ruin where this set could activate when the wearer died. Okay. Oh, PvP update. Fixed an issue that caused the Zerodead campaign low population bonus to be unreliable, which also affected the population displayed in the campaign selection and caused them all to display as low. Okay.
Oh, I need that.
Alright, so that was week 2. I mean, actually, that's a couple significant changes here in regards to the aura sets and the ultimate spend sets, so that's going to be pretty interesting to keep an eye out. Alright, week 3, which is this week as of the video. Alright. So they enabled hard mode, but PTS is still down, right, Elias?
It is still down.
Okay, so they enabled hard mode, and I think Fear will like these changes here. The Sail Ripper will now move more often. That's a Harpy boss.
Oh, that's really good. Yeah, I love that.
You like that? No, you don't.
Oh, that's so good.
I don't like that. Increase the depth of Sail Ripper. Ooh, Bowbreaker. Oh, they buffed the side bosses, dude. Huh. Weird. Bowbreaker's Bog Burst ability. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of skip a lot over these. We still haven't managed to find the fucking the secret buffs in the trials yet. Honestly, while doing.
Oh, you haven't?
No. I mean, do you have to go out of your way to get it?
Not really. Just dig up those earth things.
Oh, is that what the buffs are? Okay.
Yeah, you need to find like 15 of those things and destroy
15
them. 15
of those things.
Maybe it was 5.
5. Okay.
I can't remember.
You dig up five fucking mounds, and what do you do after that?
You go to that center room with all the passive mobs. Go up to some kind of crystal thing, activate it, and you get a buff.
And what does a buff do?
I don't have the specifics.
Okay,
Sounds
well, this sounds fucking stupid.
20% max health, I believe. One
The
of them.
buff is insane, then we're gonna need it, dude.
No, the trifecta doesn't want you to get the buffs.
Oh no.
Yeah, hard mode.
They're no fun, dude.
All right, well, on the PTS for the next 3 to 4 weeks, guys, there's no requirement to defeat a boss in hard mode to be eligible to face the next boss in hard mode, just for testing. Let's see. They fixed some issues with the first boss. Replication will not be more. I don't know what that is. Second boss, Tideborn Teleria. Renamed the Barnacle Blade ability to Arcing Slash with the following adjustment. They just nerfed the shit out of Barnacle Blade. Or Arcing
Dude, Barnacle
Slash.
Blade is
I
no
like
longer in the game.
I like Barnacle Blade, dude, honestly.
Do you like the name? Or?
Yeah, Barnacle Blade? Barnacles! Fucking SpongeBob.
Trifecta title.
Trifecta title. Barnacle Burger. I don't know. Barnacle Boy, dude! That should have been Trifecta title.
Go.
Barnacle Boy. Fuck it. They already got Swashbuckler Supreme, dude, with a side of fries and fucking large Coke. Oh, shit. They nerfed the fight. Whirlpool now does more. Okay. Oh, they buffed the health though. They buffed the health of the fucking boss at base fed.
Easier for tanks, pretty much.
Yeah,
The fight.
pretty much. Yes. Rock platforms will now always disappear correctly. Thank goodness. People are people are like, oh, let's go back and it's empty. Shit. Okay. Week 3 tends to have the most combat changes. We're gonna kind of keep going down a bit more. Quest fixes, Tales of Tribute fixes, quest fixes, UI fixes, visual fixes. Alright, Necromancer. Restoring Tether / Mortal Coil. This morph now restores up to 1020 magic and stamina over its duration, with restore happening in increments of 2 seconds, rather than granting 150 health, magic and stamina recovery while it's active. So they kind of reverted the change basically, to where it is now, what, both magic and stamina instead of just stamina.
Oh.
And so they try to hybridize it, granting 150 health, magicka, and stamina recovery while it's active, but like, I guess people didn't fucking like it. Much of the feedback for this skill change pointed out a heavy hit to Necromancer tanking and a blandness, as this more shared the same exact function as Mystic Siphon.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mystic Siphon will still have the hybrid changes, okay? Originally we changed this to aid in the performance of these skills for hybrid builds and for server performance, as the original iteration sent a significant amount of messages to the server for how easy they were to keep up. We've opted to go back and allow the restore to be unique and work through a block, aid in hybrid functionality, but with more burst-like return rather than gradual to ensure its performance is still improved. Okay, every 2 seconds, interesting, just to limit the server rate. Alright, Nightblade Changes, dude, oh my god. Refreshing Path Morph, the Helium Morph. Fixed an issue where the minor endurance and intellect granted from this morph only apply to the caster rather than all allies. Okay, each Sorcerer, Dark Magic, Crystal Shard, Crystal Weapon. Crystal Weapon more, okay. I heard a lot about this. I heard it got nerfed or some shit. This morph now increases the base cost at 3.4k, up from 2.2k, to account for the fact that you're capable of getting off 2 casts of the ability for the price of 1. Increases duration of the skill to 6 seconds, up from 4, to improve the accessibility of the skill's charges for heavy attack builds. I mean, that's kind of nice for, like, sword tanking too, I guess. This ability can no longer proc on the beginning ticks of channeled heavy attacks to prevent the ability to overload a single attack with a tremendous burst. We've seen a lot of positive feedback where it stood out as a unique skill. It's currently a little too powerful. Rather than reducing the damage of the second charge of skill, as that could significantly hurt the way we see players are utilizing on the PTS, we've opted to increase the cost of the ability by 50% to make it feel more like doubling down and playing your rotation by playing a higher upfront cost, but still being cheaper than having to cast the same ability twice. Okay. We've also built in some protection against heavy attack builds in PvP that could get both charges off in a single heavy attack, which was not very cool to be on the receiving end of Cage. Oh no, I mean, it's not overwhelming or underwhelming so far. Okay, Templar, let's see what Templar is kind of in the shitter right now for PvE and PvP. So let's see what they give. Living Dark Morph. Increase the duration of this morph to 10 seconds, up from 4. Oh, thank goodness, okay. Reduce the cost by 300, or like almost 300, sorry, to 4,050, down from 4,320. Okay, we heard a lot of feedback that the skill's duration and cost no longer justify its output. Rather than going back to insane healing values and bringing back the unkillable God Plot we saw rise up, we're going to ensure the skill is easier to keep up in both management and duration and cost, so it feels more like a unique alternative to other healing over time abilities. So, what, did this even do anything? For PvP? I mean, the duration increase is nice, but like, I don't know. Plars are trash at PvE and PvP. They're very, very competitive at doing Writ still, though.
Hell yeah. That's what you want.
Cage. Combat abilities in Tomb. Fixed nature where his ability can immobilize enemies that should be immune to the effect. Okay. Oh shit, here we go. Mythic Items. Dovra Sabatons. Okay, that's whatever. Harpooner's Waiting Tilt. Oh. Increase the duration of the stacks granted from this set to 20 seconds, up from 10 to help it stay up in fights with longer downtime phases, while keeping the shorter duration there to reinforce the need to stay active in the fight. So that's good. They kind of dialed back the nerf, right? To where you could reasonably go from trash to boss with it still active if you're going fast enough, rather than probably not being able to have it up by the time you pull the boss. For example, from last trash in Rockgrove before Ox to Ox, if that makes sense. Alright, Oaken Soul. This set now grants many major buffs rather than unique stats to ensure its power does not eclipse builds that are utilizing both bars effectively, while also reducing some of its raw power with werewolf builds, which already contain many of these major buffs, as a werewolf experience is already designed around having one bar. Okay, so they're saying... Dude, they should have juiced this up, Peter Turbo. They should have juiced this up.
Juice it up!
Dude, triple the values of it, honestly. Fuck. You know what this ring did? It only let you be on one bar. It gave you 450 unique weapon and spell damage. It gave you almost 2,000 crit chance. Alright? And gave you like a unique amount of health, magic, and stamina recovery, and a unique amount of armor mitigation by about basically the equivalent of 5 major resolve. But I think they should have tripled the values, dude. Fuck it, dude. Honestly.
But you can only use one bar?
Yeah, you can only use one bar. Fuck it, triple the values. Like this.
Yeah, even double it, fuck.
No,
only one bar, that's 5
it.
skills.
I triple it, brother. I triple it. Fuck it. Just go all out. Just juice it up. See what happens.
Dude,
Let people have fun, dude. Fuck it. But anyway, now, instead of all that, though, now it grants major courage. Now it grants major savage and prophecy. Now it grants major endurance, fortitude, and intellect. Now it grants major resolve. So, it's okay. I mean, it's whatever.
And you can only use one bar now? Still?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's basically a solo fucking setup, basically. Slash... I don't know.
Yeah, but these buffs you can just get in your kit, and they just overlap. It's like
I think the only thing you can't get in your usual kit is Major Courage. Because that's from, like, Olo and SPC and shit.
Right. So basically you're wearing a 1-piece, 5-piece set. Right there. Major savagery, major prophecy depends on class. Major endurance, fortitude, intellect.
Potions too, but
Potions.
then if you're doing
major
this,
resolve.
you're doing tripods at this
Passive.
point, or heroism pods or some shit. You know what I mean?
Hello.
I don't know.
Hello, no PTS gamers, dude. How's it going?
Hello, we're reviewing patch notes. Welcome in, Kodiak-kun. We're just discussing the mythic nerfs. How you doing?
Good.
Yeah, PTS is still down. Oaken Soul is a mythic that we knew would come under close scrutiny due to the sheer amount of power it can provide, even with the downside of only being able to utilize one ability. They should just juiced it, dude. Triple the values, dude. Fuck.
You want to stream what you're looking at, dude?
I am.
He's streaming on Twitch.
Oh,
Dude,
I meant this.
Your consideration.
Like,
they should
dude,
juice it up.
one bar is like, dude, that's no skills at all. Like, okay, just think about PvP. Like, you have a heal. Like, you have to have so many things. Like a heal, a gap closer. If you're playing, melee. Like, there's just too much to do in one bar to have that little. It's got a negative side to it. It should have a lot of positives.
Well, doesn't it make werewolf a literal god?
No.
Yeah.
No?
Maybe.
No. With the original values? Nah, not really. I don't know, man.
I think so, dude. That's a lot of fucking shit.
What? 450 weapon and spell damage? 2,000 crit chance? Health, magic, and stamina cove, and 5,280 armor.
I mean, wasn't it a ton of regular stats, too? I didn't look at the patch notes.
It's just these.
The first patch.
I don't know. I think they should have just tripled the shit out of it. Honestly, fuck it.
Tripled it?
Yeah, tripled it.
I mean, I think they should have let it
weapon
rest
spell
for a
damage.
little bit. Like
6,000 crit chance, like 2,000 health, mag, and stamina co, and like 15,000 armor.
And
because you don't get
30,000 magicka.
Because you lose on what 5 skills, 1 ultimate, a weapon trait, at least one weapon trait, at least 1 set, right? Or maybe a part of a set plus an entire set. I don't know, man. They should just juiced it up, dude.
I just think it's too soon to mess with it.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of data did they
I don't know.
acquire on the PTS?
I think they were just watching YouTube videos of all these guys, all these other like YouTubers saying, "Oh, look at this
Like, so what? Watching YouTubers where they said that it looks strong but didn't do any like.
I don't fucking know, dude.
That nerfus guy.
I didn't make a video. I was
fucking nerf ass.
I was in Boston. Right?
I mean, out of werewolf, it seems fine, dude.
Yeah,
You're losing 5 abilities. Is
well, they
insane.
don't want werewolf to use it. That's why, because werewolf has all this. They have.
Okay, well then make it.
savagery and all
You
that
can't
shit.
transform, dude. You can't.
I mean, I think that would be fair. Like, just make it a non-werewolf set. Transformation
yeah, that's what
ultimate.
they-
rename it, dude. Rename it to like Ring of the Silver Bane, dude, and you just can't transform. Ah, it
Just
hurts.
juice it up. Alright. Oh, speaking of werewolf, Shapeshifter's Chain. This set now also reduces the cost of werewolf active abilities by 15% to help it stand up in power for all transformation ultimates. So they buffed Shapeshifter's Chain kind of for werewolves, if you want to use it. That's the one that reduces the cost of your transformation ultimate. So that's vampire and werewolf and something else. Is Colossus technically or not Colossus? What? Goliath? Considered.
That's a
So, yes.
transformation ultimate.
Yeah, so. Trial sets, Coral Riptide. The set now grants its maximum weapon and spell damage when at 33% stamina instead of 0% stamina.
You gotta be out of juice to get the damage.
Dude, why
boys.
did they even do 0% stamina? That's so stupid. Adjusted the 4-piece bonus to grant weapon and spell damage rather than offensive penetration. Okay, not bad. Adjusted the 5-piece bonus for the perfected version to grant crit chance rather than offensive penetration. Not bad. I don't know. What do you name a Core Riptide?
Is that the
It's,
obviously from the trial? This trial.
Yeah. That's one of the trial sets. Medium armor. It's
Is
basically what
it,
people are calling the medium
Basse?
armor Basse, basically.
Yeah.
But it's not Basse because Basse is what a unique amount of
Magic?
damage.
Oh, I see.
Not
and
it's
this
not
is
weapon
weapon
and spell. Yeah,
damage.
this is weapon and
Right.
spell damage, right? I think it's dog shit personally. Still.
Woof.
Well, damage amp affects things that aren't boosted by. So like monster helmets and enchants and stuff like that.
I mean, I guess healing.
So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
It's better for sure.
Yeah, I think it's better in
Like
the
a
4 and
lot
5 piece
better.
bonus. The 33% so 0% stamina, that's wild. The fact that they had 0% stamina.
Yeah, that's just an oversight.
That's boss save though. Boss save goes all the way to 0, right?
No? You sure? I don't think it does.
I mean, I think you get full value on like single-digit percentages.
That was 15% or some shit, right? Or 7%? Somewhere around there. Oh no, dude. Whatever.
I don't know, but the difference between 0 and 7 is like you can't just hover.
That's a lot.
7%, right?
That's a lot, brother. That's a lot.
That's less than one skill, right? 7%.
I mean, that could be one roll dodge or one block, you know.
Well, when you're talking stand.
Well, when you're talking about stand, but for Matt, it could be, I don't know, it could be one spammable.
I mean, what's 7% of like 30k?
10 player.
Alright. And that's it for the patch notes.
210.
That is week 2 and week 3. Pretty important information to have. To
2.1.
know. At least for the yeah.
This
This is why I always wait until week 3 to look at item sets. You know.
Did they do something to the ulti-gain one?
No. Oh yes. So in week 2, which I missed, they updated.
Oh yeah, they made it scale with ultimate spent.
Yes, ultimate. So they buffed the shit out of it. They buffed the
so
shit
it's a
out
buff.
of it. Yeah.
They buffed it, yeah.
All right, but yeah, that's it.
Huge buff.